So, um, we're running amok trying to get a bunch of stuff done, but then trying to make sure that something's done about these tragedy pimps and what they're doing to Little. Firm and total way. They've crossed my firm and final line for the last time, where it concerns my children, especially Little. Um, um, didn't come here to protect them and all these other things, and to help a child we know and all. I mean, I just the whole total mess of how everything came to be. Those of you who have been here know. I'm not gonna go over it again. Right? For them to then just continue to torment and torment and torment my children. Me, I'm an adult, whatever. I don't give a shit. But not my kids, man. And I've had enough. And you know, if you know, it's one of those things, right? I'll be damned. Hell will freeze over before I'm in the middle of a group of adult or supposedly grown ass motherfuckers over here. A bunch of damn freaks who want to terrorize and torment children. Being in a.
Think you got Joe Oaks? You think.
Fuck all of y'all. Fuck each and every one of you. Happy holidays, right? Um, and throughout this, I've watched as they have tried everything they can with my children repeatedly, making them blackmail targets, swearing up and down their murderers, this and the other. It's like the past couple nights, what you've seen is them imply my little is a murderer or a kidnapper or whatever, but also save her, infantilize her, make it like she doesn't know what kind of abuse she suffered, and been through, and that she doesn't know, her own feelings, and hasn't spoken to judges, law enforcement, and like she is, and then put her back with a monster that's terrible. Save the baby. Take her away from the only person who's ever cared for her. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just because y'all want to be some pick me ass motherfucking khaki wearing, wine drinking, piece of shit, loser ass women over here with your own needful things and issues and hole fillers and I don't know, pick me bullshit. Martha Stewart, picket fence, motherfuckers. Trying to make, look, swear to God, I seen Crispy the other day, right? Now, Crispy's a whole piece of shit. We all know this, right? I've watched that fucking thing. Well, there's two, but y'all know damn good and well which one's worse, all right? Watched this whole last thing talking shit about me the other night in a chat, and I was chuckling to myself, I'm like, whatever, right? And it was, of course, one going on about my parenting or something. And then the next sentence that she's talking to chat, it's, yeah, my kid thinks I'm a loser and this and the other, and blah, blah, and talking about whatever's going on with them, my team, this and the other, and I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit. I'm like, wow. And it occurred to me, my kids have never said any such thing to me like that. And then it was like a dawning moment. It was like, wait, out of both of their lives, I've never had to sit either down and even have, like, these kids, like, neither one of them. I've never had to be like, let's sit down, you're in trouble, or, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I've never had to do it because they've never been, and we've always conversed, had conversations, open with each other, debate shit, differing opinions, raised them to be their own people. And to speak, if because a family unit's a collective, everybody gets a say because they're, kids doesn't mean they don't get to. They're still human beings with their own thoughts and feelings. They're not little soldiers. They're just be like, it's not how that works, man. And then these people who are speaking on my parent are arguing with their fucking teens, talking about, oh, it's normal, they're rebelling, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're calling me a loser. Fuck. What? And I get teenage years, whatever, and I expected that with both. Still, there, obviously, it's definitely been a hard go since leaving from down there, whatever, but, what the hell? man. Like, I've never had to deal with that either. Like, it's, call them fucking losers. This and the other. Man, never once have either of them fucking done some shit like that, right? But these are the people that are like, oh, save the baby. We care about all the children, but also let's help torment them. Oh, God. You know? What's wrong with these people? Makes no sense, does it? And either way, how the hell are they gonna try to put it out here and be like, oh yeah, this minor child who was way more minor when Summer vanished just sucks. She's done some what if monster and Jodiesue are protected and blah 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 blah. And then also be like, save the baby from put her back with a fucking abuser that can do whatever. Make that make sense. And people are like not getting it. They're like, it doesn't make sense. We're just helping these creators target an innocent child who's really lived through these real life horrors for fucking entertainment, sort of khaki wearing, fucking wine drinking, own inadequate lives can fucking feel better about whatever and be fucking entertained at the terrorization of other humans and children while we go, summer, moon, Utah, blah, 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 we care! The babies! Let's save them all! Ain't a goddamn one of motherfuckers around here half the time care about anything, especially these children. Victims, survivors, potatoes, Colliers, Kylies, Dylans, Cashes, Classics, Sinceres. All they care about are these goddamn stupid ass criminal, insane con artists, criminal fucking creators who have them so mind fucked they can't see past it. That what they're doing with them is terrible in these cases, and that they're helping foster and grow this fucking environment. Like, can't put it all on the creators, right? The people helping it, as far as, throwing the money at it, keeping it going, partaking of it, being gullible enough, stupid enough, feeling their own needs, their own loneliness, their own whatever the hell inadequacies, kicking down it, whatever the hell their problem is in the background. Right? They are too the problem, you know? They change and they just go with whatever the fucking other chats go. I'm like, goddamn, does anybody out there have their own fucking personality? They stick to it. And then you watch them all for months, swear them down and do the virtue signal of their own, also their garbage and like goddamn chats about all these children and victims and survivors. Proclaim they give a good goddamn about any of them, and then the next thing you see is them turning with the crowds and chats and the creators to their fucking opinion and what they want to push out in their fucking narratives. Because some baker fucking Beatty with a miserable ass life wants to be like, well, I just don't like Jodiesue and the other, so I'm gonna throw some gang at this one. When that creator figures out that it makes gang, well then. And so let's just torment and terrorize and do whatever to, Candace, because this and that, and they don't like the way she looks, and they don't like the way this, and they don't like the way Dawn does this, they don't like the way the neighbor does that, they don't like the way Robin does whatever, they don't like the way this and that. Well, we don't agree with this, so we're going to do this, and we don't agree with the animal people and the fish telling us the animals are fine, so no, we're going to do. They say everybody talking around these crimes and cases are the pygmies, but it's really all these people, right? It's all these people that throw cash out and gang these motherfuckers that go real life. Stalking, harassing, terrorizing, tormenting, blackmailing, committing crimes against everybody, including children. Doing unlawful and entirely illegal shit. They got their own problems. But, they say that we're people want this and everything. But the thing is, the truth is, you got these people like Patty and Shay and all these fucking nutters and obsessed freaks like Anna and the rest, man. People with really serious issues latched on around things like this. And they all want to be part of. They want some sort of something in their fucking lives. They are the ones that, somehow all of them mistakenly think everything matters more than those closest to. And if they have a right somehow to decimate, destroy, terrorize, be part of, even the destruction and harassment, torment of children, while they proclaim to care about children here. It's disgusting beyond words. I don't know how most people are in their sleep at night. I really don't. But, you know, I know Maine's he released because he tapes it and releases the next day, whatever. 2 hours ago, he did a thing talking about. I'd love to tell you, David and Dazed are two of the craziest, and the cringiest here. But I can tell you, I've met far more obsessed and just throughout this. And those include anti-safe space, and at a point where they had CZ Rap Bell up. I mean, they were downright goddamn scary. Anti-safe space is still that way. And I hope that at some point what's been turned in on her does something. Because some of these people are not well, man. I swear they're just not. They're not okay. And, you all may look like a creator's being cute or funny or it's like lean on the rest of them, man. That ain't cute or funny. What you're seeing is obsessive behavior and like illness and cringe, and there's something wrong with most of them in that type of sector. But then there's also payments for way too. Um, but it's like little weapons. Like along the way, you've had Sage, you've had all them big weapons, right? Scotch built quite a few of them. This group did. Others have done different cycles to us at the behest of these creators. Okay, this is what they do. And then, of course, you have Dazed really laying into it because Dazed is one of the monsters, right? And then you have Krama and Gabble, chats, all their shit lurking in the background, pretending they're not part of anything anymore. They're doing whatever, blah, 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 bullshit. If y'all are buying that horse shit, I got oceanfront to sell you in Northeast Tennessee. Uh, and one of those moments, oddly enough, was caught the other night. They're trying to keep everything cleansed of monster and certain things in control, and they're trying to make sure the leashes are on the other creators, and the plan's going whatever, and still protecting monster in ways. And trying to set up certain shit to look certain ways, and that the kick in was after a court again is not lost on me or others. And the pretend good guy bullshit I'm taking it for in as soon as the cycle starts against, yeah, okay, whatever. Fuck right off that bullshit too. Either way, they can try and flip that script all they want. But there are thousands of hospital papers, thousands of pictures, video, audio, witnesses, including police and some of the longest serving detectives around here. Court records for decades on he and his parents. Ain't nobody got time for this. And they're still doing anything they can, even though they're not. They start out with, well, Monster and Jodiesue are protecting them. But then they allow off the angle and they just go straight for me and pushing the gas and target Little outright, full on. And start to play off the Monster Bender. Reason being because they still want that, right? Anyway, they're trying to do some things, so I'm saying. But, I heard, bullshit regurgitated again about that one photo being from a car wreck. Y'all, it's not from a car wreck, and I have the correlating fucking hospital reports where they had to sew my whole fucking head up and shit because I had to close it because it wouldn't close. And it was down all the way to the bone, across whatever. Anyway, only car wreck I've ever fucking had was on Christmas Eve with that dipshit when my eldest was itty bitty still in a very teeny tiny car seat. And that flipping script and trying to say that little needs to be back. Save the little with the baby, save the baby, and put it back with this person's done that. And it's openly on panels, been like, dope, 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 dope. I'm ha 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 ha. Who's openly admitted to still selling to this and also crazy shit. Doesn't have a place to live, doesn't do this and blows children still, does whatever the fuck with the new supply. All these things. Has abused these children. And admitted to it. Admitted to it. And admitted no singular thought to stop before they get, I mean, what the hell, man? I mean, you literally have a dude in front of you who's admitted to all these things on panels. lives, etc. There's proof and evidence been shown on top of their own admittance. And you all want to save the baby and put a child who's perfectly capable of speaking in front of judges, detectives, cops, is here. You want to force them to be given to someone who should not have them. Make that make sense. And that a judge has determined already it should not. You know? So stupid. It's evil. It's gross. Anyway, that's my main point. Point is, one second, the past couple days, it's a little somehow guilty this and there. We're all hiding, but then the next second, it's save the baby! Like, pick a fucking side, man. You know? Yeah, floppies is involved. Honey, that's it. You know? But the good news is it looks like things are hopefully going to be done. And that's what part of this morning is about, is making sure that maybe and hopefully the first arrests come of these tragedy pimps. And honestly, some of the worst members and subs and stuff we've been able to track down that are the pick-me's and little gophers and the chats and all that are helping push it as a narrative, and we can show that they're putting it out for the creators to be the drops and the pebbles in the pond, on purpose, and then the plotting with them behind the scenes in discords and all this other stuff. So no more children like mine, no more children like, Summer's brothers or Hunter or his siblings or any of the rest, innocent community members, other witnesses, children, like, and all these people where evidence is found, and also neighbors, fry guys. No more hunting and preying on people all the way from minutes and hours after a damn Amber Alert. No more manipulation in the background during the most vulnerable moments of people's lives around things like this, and latching on to those they know are. It's just straight emotional, psychological, etc. manipulation, and then straight on criminal behavior after that. If you don't comply, etc., it's even worse. And the depths they go to really are dark and deep, man. And you're seeing it now. I mean, these creators for cash apps and gangs are willing to put children in harm's way to do terrible things to children, and they've done so to mine for well over a year now. And all these others around Summer. And I mean, I heard this morning, Lips is so fucking stupid that she really thinks that I believe that the information that she holds is about me and Monster and around Summer. No, and nobody ever said that. That girl, I don't know if her comprehension skills are just, never mind. They're real low, okay? In fact. But, yeah, so hopefully what's being done today protects Little from, tragedy pimps and, well, really, most of the, subs and members and pick-me's and crazies in all these places pretending they give a flying shit. While helping target, torment, call in false calls. They help traumatize, re-traumatize, keep my little in a certain state, make her have to bring up shit. I mean, I don't think so. Over my dead body, bro. I'm over it. Bro, I'm over it. Fuck if some random Karens are gonna fucking hurt children. We care the babies. No, you don't. Fuck right off, Karen. All the Karens. I'm in a mood. Y'all, but a straight full on mood. And I may be a little cranky because I'm sick. That's the only thing. I just had one of those idiots in the chat say, they're like, we told you she'd be sick again. We called it. Like, what the fuck are they talking about, dude? For the most part, like, it's like they don't hear. Man, I have several serious health issues. Like, this is not the only cancer shit. It's not the only thing going on there. I have heart problems, all this shit. All these things, and it's like they don't hear me. most days in front of y'all, y'all cannot tell. Um, like, I can't tell. Alright? I feel like hell most days. But then there are really bad days. Right? And these people are like, seriously? Seriously, I kid you not, I've seen them in chat. One of them last night. Talking about how they were going to mass call that into DCS2. That I was sick. That I shouldn't have my little if my cancer this and the other. I'm like, are you? Wow. But anyway, what was that? Anyway, they you know, the damage they do, even though they're small, is profound, right? But they'll never ever find the legit seat they were looking for on YouTube to move away from um, the bullshit and who they were anyway, real life, and then in the drama communities and other sectors of Conville online and whatever. And yeah, they definitely made bank off of the torment and terrorization and everything else in all these cases. But and they're some greedy little fucks and willing to do whatever it takes to get that. But the thing is, they will never ever be able to go like legit and mainstream, and they don't need to be able to do that anyway. Um, but they'll never be able to have a seat at the table with the big boys and girls in the big kids club. And so that's, at least a win in some regards that they have tainted themselves and that people speaking out ensured that the light is shining on them, and police departments around the country are taking note. And this group, time after time after time, every time, who all connect back together, make no mistake. Make no mistake, y'all seen the proof and evidence with your own eyes. From MGL all the way around, floppy to jail, all of them, slithers, hold on. And large media, feds, law enforcement, families, victims, communities around the country, around all of these cases are not the ones lying to you, y'all. It's these creators, you know? So, anyway, it's a win, at least, right? They'll never be able to have seats at the big boys' table, and they'll never really grow too much. Um, and eventually, as these police departments and all these things start charging them and start holding them accountable on all these things, what you're going to see is it's going to start having drastic effects on this community and maybe stopping it altogether, which would be a real good win for humanity and everybody, honestly. Before this type of environment is just socially fucking acceptable and societally acceptable, right? And, and people turn blind eyes to it. This is a fucking monster mash, horrendous over here. But and it should not be normalized in any way, or condoned, or accepted, or hell, I don't know. But you know, um,
Gotcha, bitch.